I've always loved clothes. Luckily, I think kind of the attitudes around it are changing, but I always felt that if you really liked clothes, then you couldn't be like a clever girl. Fashion Week makes me feel a bit panicky because it is really exhausting, but I always look forward to it, and I really love emerging designers. That's what fashion is all about. For me, it's always just the London greats, so it's J.W. Anderson and it's Jonathan Saunders and it's Roxanne and newly Amelia Wickstead and Alice Temperley and Christopher Kane always. That's obviously a big highlight for people. Burberry as well, because it's always in that amazing sort of greenhouse in Kensington Gardens. Great people spotting there as well. You have to take, I think, Fashion Week with a pinch of salt. It starts as inspiration and then those trends dilute down. The designers are setting a tone, they're setting a mood, and then what you see on the high street is kind of a reflection of the trends in a more wearable way. I'd say a pretty amazing show was when Tom Ford showed in London, which he never normally does, and the models were all on sort of 9-inch heels, so they didn't really look like humans. They were like super stretched Joan Jetts wearing the most disco, fabulous, not safe for work outfits. Sunday Times Style is a weekly magazine, so the pace is, quite fast. It might be August, but if the weather's awful, then we're going to change the kind of content that we're putting in. We might put in the best, helmets or something. It's so depressing, that British weather. It's really difficult to break into journalism, and that's when I started a blog, to prepare for when hopefully someone would give me an interview for an internship, and I wanted to have a space where my writing was. No one ever looked at it during all 3 internships, because you're too busy when you're hiring an intern to look at their blog. Then I launched a fashion sharing website called Today I'm Wearing. I was putting up pictures of what I was wearing to try and direct people to the site, but it was still kind of quite an odd concept. The immense narcissism in all of us. I'm quite short, so anything A-line and polo necks and zipped up is really great. Anything 60s or 70s I love. Best piece of fashion advice I'd ever been given is to not take it all too seriously. I don't think that fashion should be this heavy, weighty thing where you're scared to say one thing in case someone's like, no, that's not what fashion is. Style should be personal and it should come down to the individual. Actually feels quite intimate, like we're on a date.
Zeel, Zeel.